Welcome back, everybody. My name is Eltamar, and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. It is now time to talk to Molly, who apparently is up here. But we also need to fix our inventory problem, because it's fairly bad at the moment. What can I throw away? That's not worth a huge amount. For its weight. Like that one's 89 for 2 pounds, which actually isn't very good either, so let's get rid of that. Death wine's pretty good for its weight class. That's really good for its weight class. It's only 400 for 8 pounds, so let's get rid of that. Done. We don't use medium armor anyways, so let's go talk to Molly. Here she is.
Who do you favor, milady?
Can't decide between the black stallion and the grey mare. Keep going back and forth, back and forth. Sorry, don't believe we've been introduced.
I'm Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelions rescued time and time again!
What? Actually, I'm always rescuing him.
That's right. Except it's the other way around. I'm always saving him.
Mean to say it weren't Dandelion saved you in Flotsam by severing your noose with an arrow from 100 paces?
What? Dandelion couldn't... Never mind. Any idea where our master archer might be at the moment?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. Ever since I became Lady Latard, it's been nothing but balls, banquets, and other such... what's it? Congregations. Awful tiring, all this. But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
Are you aware that Dandelion doesn't have a sister?
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw her myself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Mm-hmm. Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I ask Dandelion when we visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
Remember the last conversation you had with Dandelion?
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Of course. We came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
Dandelion still thinks you're a maidservant.
I'm under the impression Dandelion thinks you still serve the Lavalettes.
Oh, that's because I never told him I stopped. Didn't want him to treat me any different.
And your husband has nothing against it? Your old friendship?
Course not. Sweetiekins couldn't be happier that Dandelion's raising me sophistication.
Sophistication. Why is that one still open?
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Course.
That was the barge, okay.
What?
Said there'd be strawberry.
Right. Thank you.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait, before you go, I've got a request.
Of course you do, everyone does.
Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks, and good luck to you on your search.
I just rolled down the stairs. Where's Voris? We're gonna go back with him. It sounds kind of like a quick travel thing. Hey, I need to come up here. Hello. I'm ready to go now.
Geralt, there you are. Shall we return together?
Yeah, let's go back right now.
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go.
He seems like he'd be a pretty decent swordsman. our friend. Sort of friend. Half friend. Not really sure what I would consider him, actually. We'll go with pseudo friend. I tried out yoga today. Well, actually, I've been trying it for a couple days, about a week now. And it is getting harder. I have discovered that I am very bad at flexibility. I'm actually pretty terrible at flexibility. And a lot of the poses are quite painful. But I have noticed an improvement in my core strength and a little bit in my flexibility. So I think we're going to stick with it. I highly recommend yoga to those who would
And here we
like to
are.
try out something new.
Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
Man has just weirdly sunken eyes. Alright, we gotta go talk to Rosa Varatra. Although, to be honest, I don't think anything will beat the elven person we met. That was just hands down the best one. Where am I going?
Ain't nothing pretty in this life save daffodils.
I don't think I can go that way. I'll go through the alley, I guess. That's not really an alley. We're going back up the other way. I think that this map is leading me astray. I have no idea where it was telling me to go, but that's much better. There are a lot of children. That kid has a huge nose.
I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
I'll wait.
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come after all.
Where are ya?
A rat bit him, and he's caught a fever.
Where'd you get bit?
It hurt him much.
Steal the kids' books.
Don't die from rats, stupid.
Yes, you do. Just the other day I saw.
So
Richard
Marabella
tell
is a
about
teacher for
big
tots.
rat, and then he killed.
Liar. That's enough. We're done.
Got a roaster under me
Gather
bed.
your things and go
Will you
home.
help?
I'll take your steel ingot. I don't want your rake though.
It's not.
How do you know?
Mum says that if he but catches a cough, he's as good as in the grave.
Alright, can we talk now?
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No. We peruse the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe. No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
Did you... he wrote a poem about you.
Found a poem Dandelion wrote about you. Portrayed you as an unusually talented individual.
Really? Did he mention my poetry? Horses have always fascinated me. I've always longed to extol their noble beauty. Did you see any of my work at Dandelions? Mere exercises, true, but I'd be curious to know what you thought of them.
No. Didn't see any.
Gee up! A snaky whip rose skyward. Gee-haw! Crack! She reined the beast in. The stallion danced betwixt her thighs. Lava bathed its chinny chin.
Sorry, don't know much about poetry.
Did you see him later on?
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
Well, I guess that's it then.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
The last one is Rosa Varatra,
Eeny, meeny, miny, moe.
which I think is the one that needs a sword teacher, so that's going to be a fighting one. Out of my way, drunkard. I have no time for your drunken revelry. Am I supposed to go through the house? Because I think that's a weird way to go, personally, but whatever. I think the mapping in this game is a little off, because I could have just walked over the fence area. But whatever, it's all good. Now, where would this person... Oh, she lives in a big house. That makes sense.
What, did you catch him?
Let me in. I am the new swordplay instructor.
Rosavar Atra's expecting me. Supposed to give her lessons in swordplay.
Come with me. Miss Rosa awaits.
This ought to be good.
Realise what you've got yourself into.
I hope so too.
Miss Rosa's got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword. Grab wooden one. Take care not to hurt the mistress. Follow me.
Should I put the sword on? I'm willing to bet that I should probably equip the wooden sword. Although it doesn't appear to be in my inventory, so I must have it automatically equipped upon this fight.
You're my new instructor. Well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your work.
Oh, I'll give you some wood. Heh. That is what I'm wearing to this fight? That is a terrible outfit. But fair enough. Oh, it's gonna punish me for doing that. Ow.
Come on.
Bother with two swords when you can barely handle one.
Stupid. Okay. She's pretty decent. Alright. I won, kinda.
Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
You should know that. The guards let me in.
Guards aren't up to muster. Let me right in. Just had to tell them I was here to teach you swordplay.
I told Father they're a band of imbeciles. But if you're not the instructor, then who exactly are you? Have you come to rob? Kill? Speak!
Neither. So what do you say we stay calm?
You're not bad with a sword.
Before I ask, gotta admit, you do pretty well with a sword. One pointer. Don't expose your left flank when you dodge.
Oh, I know. Terrible habit. Can't seem to get rid of it. I'd hoped to find someone in Novigrad who could help me to do so. But don't you dare try to dazzle me with advice. Already admitted you're not here to give me
Why do
lessons.
people hate nouns? I need to ask you about Dandelion.
Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship.
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
Ah. Alright, woman. Let's do this. Did I just call her a piece of filth? Why? I'm stuck in a corner. This is bad. That's better.
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one?
Why bother with one when you can't even hit me? I'm doing much better this time. Come on.
You're quick.
Why are you hiding behind a pillar? Just come fight me. Ow. Alright, let's do this thing. Give up! You're almost dead.
Damn it!
There we go.
If you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Gladly.
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
What are you two lovebirds whispering about?
Who is that?
You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna Va Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Dandelion mixed you two up?
Wait a minute. Mean to say Dandelion mixed you two up?
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear little sister, I could explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Easy, ladies.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Interested in politics?
Bet sophisticated young ladies like you know a bunch about politics.
We've picked up a few things. What would you like to know?
Emperor and his cohorts must be ecstatic.
Emperor continuing to push north. Courtiers must be ecstatic.
His confidants must be. But Papa says that's not likely to last much longer.
Why not?
Papa says the war's disrupting trade, and people are tired of financing the Emperor's adventures.
I wonder how the war is going.
Wonder how the war's going. Any outcome looming?
Papa says much depends on Radovid, and on who captures Novigrad first.
What's Novigrad got to do with it? Free city. Never taken sides. Always stayed out of conflicts.
Oh, even children know Novigrad's home to the world's largest fleet. And they say the city's treasury is bursting with enough to equip 2 armies.
Let's talk about something else.
Changing subjects.
Dandelion acts strange lately?
Dandelion act any different lately? Notice anything strange?
Strange? Not really. It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored she'd hardly notice if he turned into a werewolf. Edna, what? You needn't pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us to the cemetery?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for Dandelion.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors. He ended up quizzing us about Margrave Henkel.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. Died recently. He'd apparently been an important and generous patron of the arts as a young man.
Dandelion, whose talents did he praise?
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or trebaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course.
This woman. Not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent. Makes sense. He referred to her as Calonetta a few times. Bizarre names are common in Kavir.
Gotta ask Zoltan about this Calonetta.
I should probably go.
Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Where and when?
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
House here, tomorrow. Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher.
Why is the sister getting all up in arms about that? Maybe I was supposed to pick one? I wonder if I worked it right, I could, No, that's just weird. That is a pretty sweet set of armor. Can I take it? No. Those wings are terribly impractical.
K-Swix.
What?
K-Swix.
Is she speaking a different language?
K-Sen.
Right. Okie dokie. Time to leave. Let's go consult with Zoltan. That poor butler, he sounds like he's about to die. This is not the door I'm looking for. There we go. Oh, I'm out. I'm free. Oof. Oh, what? Where am I? Oh, god damn it. That's exactly my thought, Geralt. Oh shit, that's a lot of dudes. Alright. Drowner's dead. Let's get all the ingredients and stuff. I wasn't expecting there to be drowners in the sewers. Let's get out of here. Oh, some people should close that grate, probably. Oh, it was closed at some point. Well, I mean, why not? Might as well take some sweet, sweet alcohol while we can. We use it to regenerate our alchemy stuff. I can't talk today. Oh, how did I do that? That was a cool jump. This is also a really bad place for me to be, because I take the worst fall damage in the world. Oh damn, this is also bad. Very gently. Gentle fall. There we go. Back to the Rosemary and Thyme. And if there... Wait, what? What's going on here? Are they just drunk people or homeless people, I guess?
So, how you go with this thing? I was nothing about minding your own business when suddenly up he pops.
If there was an inn called the Parsley and Sage, it would make up one of the... Well, part of the lyrics of one of the best songs ever, Scarborough Fair. Awesome song. Out of the way.
How are you keeping, Bobby? Miss your Zoltan, you old bum? What's this? Haven't even drunk her water? Naughty bird.
The hell is that thing?
Savory.
Oh, it's an owl. It's got a blinding thing on it.
Ah, you're back. You met Poppy? She ought to stop talking any day now.
It's cute. She's an owl, not a parrot.
Zoltan, venture to say a mage would have trouble turning that owl into a parrot. Sure you know me that well. Mark my words, she'll be playing Gwent with us in no time. But we're about to talk about Dandelion. So, how'd you do? Learn much?
I think I got some.
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list. What's she supposedly like, this lass? Blonde, from Kovir. The Troberids, apparently, named Calinetta or something like that. That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
Why wasn't she on the list?
Why wasn't she on the list? This Priscilla wasn't like the others. I think Dandelion more than fancied her. I think it was fervour. He lusts after every other woman he meets. How can I explain? Who does Dandelion love most?
Himself.
Himself. Exactly. And she's his mirror image.
That's big news.
What can I say? Could be he finally met his match. She's his match, all right. Maybe more. Laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling. All right. Guess we gotta talk to her. Priscilla works for the Mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher. Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
I don't think I will. Poetry's never been my big thing, but we'll give it a shot anyways. It's after sundown, right? Yeah, it's nighttime.
All of them. They looted Vizima's treasures. Sick.
I should also, what I should have done is try and remember where that, sword chick's house was. How did I get here? So I came across this bridge. I went that way. It's like one of these buildings. Never know. Maybe we can give her some more lessons. Although I think that is a very subtle way of putting what she wants. There's some hidden meaning there. That dude pissed his trousers, very important to note. And before we go into this building, we're actually going to end the video because it's we're at 26 minutes. Pretty close to the end, and I know this place will probably take us over. So, I'm going to end here, and in the next video we'll head in and continue this quest. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next time.